Guys, SRQ Crawling YouTube channel, go check him out.
Like and subscribe.
Check. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the SRQ Crawling channel where the trucks are little, the price is high, and the vibes are good. We're out here, we're going to do our giveaway announcement later in this video, which we'll go over that a little bit more later on. Today, we're just kind of hanging out in the garage doing some projects. I have a project going on right now because my new Nissan body broke. Fell off the course and lost his lid, so printed a new Chevy crew cab K30 here. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna get that painted up and sanded and stuff. I am working on my printer skills. I'm almost there. I just gotta play with a couple more settings, but they're looking pretty good. I got this pre-render body. Anybody interested in that? I was gonna use it, but the rubbing would be just a little too much on the back for my setups. But if you have a pre-render or something, let me know. I'll send that to you probably for free or pay for shipping. I got you, dude. But this is like Land Rover body too, but with like pre-render fenders. But anyways, we're gonna work on this Chevy body, maybe work on the course a little bit, and we'll go over the giveaway later on in the video. So the bed's almost done printing, so we'll get the body painted up here and put the bed together. The bed looks pretty sick. Got like 10 more minutes on that. But what we're going to use. I'm almost out of this stuff, so we got to be very good with it. We're just going to sand this down a little bit. I already sprayed it once. And we'll get it smooth again. Maybe put another coat of that filler on, sand it again, then paint it up. Sorry if you can hear my neighbors getting new hurricane windows. It's new shirts on Etsy. Hit that up. Let's get into it. Got my bucket, got my sandpaper, put some water. We're going to wet sand this thing. All right. We got some 7,000 grit paper right here. Just gonna lightly sand this thing. Just the roof and the hood came out kind of steppy. So that's what we're gonna focus on. The sides came out really smooth, so we're just gonna hit that really quickly. What you're kind of doing is getting the filler wet and moving it around, sanding it down. Try not to lose any of the details here. Might have to go to something a little rougher for the hood. And get the other grit. This is hit it with the 400 real quick. Yeah. I'm not being super duper picky on this either, unless I want to get it decent looking. Start sanding until it starts burning through a little bit. There you go. The roof's looking pretty good. Alright, we're gonna time warp the rest of this, so I won't bore you guys. Okay, so we got it pretty damn smooth. You can still see some of the lines, but to the touch it's smooth. So try to hit it with the filler one more time. Wet sand it with the 4000. Hit it with the paint. It's my makeshift paint table. I have all these drilled in for the alligator clips, which are like this. You can stick that in there. But for this application, I'm just going to set it on there because we're just doing the primer. My primer is pretty empty, so hopefully we can get another coat out of this. Just put it on thick. That on pretty thick. Sand it down. Almost out. You hear that? That's empty, boys. That will have to do. It ain't gonna be perfect, but we're gonna add a little patina and stuff, but not too crazy probably, but add a little patina to it. Let that dry. Our bed is done, so we can put that together now. Okay, here's the bed. It's from some off-road company. He made forgot what logo that was. Pretty cool. I left it on the rough side to make it maybe look like rhino lining. So we're gonna put together, have two bed sides, the front, and then the back. Got some brim stuck on there. And the tailgate. I'm just gonna leave this black, and I was gonna do the cab maybe in white. Look like a classic work truck. Watch me struggle. Nothing wants to cooperate when I get on camera. Finding the right holes. Pretty sick. Get this one attached and we'll screw in all those screws. That's the gist of it. I'll put it in a time warp now so to get through. Now you're probably asking me, does this come with the K30 body? No, it doesn't. It's separate. I'm trying to put two different things together. Will it work? I don't know. Seems like it should, but I know we have a problem already. We got to cut this out right here and probably these little ears because I'm using it on this mofo chassis. It's going to be something like that. It might work actually. I had to trim it out. It's a little too narrow, so I'm going to clearance that. We're going to get out the power tools, boys. We're going to clearance that and let the body dry a few more minutes, sand that, get a coat of paint on it. Yeah, this thing came out cool. I really like it. Shouldn't be no issues with the rubbing or nothing. We're just going to trim this little U out, see where it goes. We got our handy dandy Dremel. I don't like this angle. We got our handy dandy Dremel. We're going to Dremel out this U to make it fit. I want to preface this by saying I love customizing stuff. Since I was a kid, I had to get my parents, I had to get me two models. I used to do model cars. I used to have to get two models so I can combine them and make like some super sick custom thing. I don't know. It's always been in me just to customize and not leave anything alone or stock or anything like that, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff and modeling and stuff like that. I think that's the real fun of it for me, is this making something your own and trying to figure shit out and make shit work. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but that's what I like. So now we're going to Dremel this down a little bit. What's up?
So, I recently got new RC.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of like, I let my friend run one time because he bought
Yeah.
two RCs. And he did like something, but like 3 days after it, it won't move.
You think it was like servo or something?
That's what I would check. Fine.
But it won't go, you mean it like won't go forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, check like the drive shafts and stuff too. All that stuff seemed good, like the axles and stuff. Maybe you just fried the motor or the ESC. I'm not sure. If you can bring it by, I can look at it, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that. Some random kid just showed up asking about some RCs. That was kind of cool. I know he came by asking about some drift RC stuff. His car wouldn't move. I'd love to help. I told him if he can bring it by, I could look at it, but I can't really tell by this. Right. Man, that came out kind of rough. Just got to cut this stuff off here. Smooth it out. don't know if you guys can see that. We trimmed it out. Let's see if it fits on this chassis now. Let's see. Yeah. That's gonna be sick. Nice and short, don't get hung up. Then we gotta see what the body's doing. Body looking pretty smooth. Hit it with the, my grill got kind of smashed when I was sanding. I didn't realize it was so flimsy, but I'll glue it back together. I'm gonna hit it with the 4000 one more time and we'll paint it. Okay, I want that sitting something like that. I think, like I said, I'm gonna have to take off these ears. It should be good. Might take off the little lip so it can sit down. I can move this magnets too. This will actually be sitting up a tiny bit like that. And yeah, I take off these ears. The ears must go. Since we got pretty much got that figured out, we're gonna send this to the paint table again. I think we're gonna do white. I'm not sure. Let me look at the colors. Let me see. This truck has always been, oops, this kind of blue. But thinking white, or even gray. I guess the Ram is gray. Blue. I think white, just like a work truck, maybe. I don't know. I think we'll go with white. I don't have the best white paint, but it'll work. It will work. That was cool. Random encounter with that kid. I hope he comes back and I can help him figure his stuff out. That's a weird ass bird. All right. Cover up some of these extra lines. It's totally smooth. It's got some lines. Tell myself every time, don't go too thick. Don't go too thick. That's the hardest part. All right, we're gonna change out the chuck. Not in the frame. Okay. Got our cutter blade on. Cut off these ears. I don't know if you can even see me. All right, let me stop there before I totally hack this thing up. Gosh, so easy to do once you start going on this thing. But something like that. Perfect. All right, throw another coat on here. Looking good. Looking real good. We'll let that dry for a little bit and try to put it all together. Be back in a minute. It will seem like 1 second for you. All right, now that the paint's drying, let's get into the giveaway. This week it's a Land Cruiser, custom painted. We didn't do too much patina on it. We just made it look like it's been run a little bit. All the giveaway bodies will now have embossed SRQ Crawling on it. This is a C10 wheelbase. And of course, you get a custom chassis kit by Crawler CA7. Nice enough to donate all these chassis kits to us. Yeah, we got windows, we got custom paint, and this looks like it's been run a little bit. So if you want to get in on this giveaway, all you have to do is tell me in the comments, what food do we showcase on this channel, and what's your favorite food? Comment that, 1 comment per entry per person, and we'll get the winner on Monday. So you have all week and the weekend. Tell your friends to get entered. 1 comment per person, favorite food, and what food do we showcase on the channel. Get your entry to a new Land Cruiser. You could have a new car. Boom. Yeah, get your entries in. We'll run through Monday. We'll have reminders all week. 1 comment per person. YouTube has nothing to do with this giveaway. Not affiliated in any kind of way. It's just me and my own stuff. Nothing to do with YouTube. Sorry, we have to say that so, you know, we don't get sued or whatever. But yeah, enter in the giveaway. Tell me what food we like to eat. Tell me what food you like to eat. Okay, we're going to set that in the little paint dryer for a little bit, and we'll get back to it in a few minutes. All right. I really like how this is looking. Bed fits pretty good. It's going to stick up just slightly. I think that's pretty normal for kind of bed. The fun part is going to be attaching this thing. Just trying to think of a way, maybe screw it through the body or just glue it. Let me brainstorm a minute, but this is looking sweet. All right, boys, I decided just to glue the bed on. Seemed like the easiest, best option. That is looking good though. This is going to be a sick project. Catch back up to you when this glue is dried. Again, it'll only seem like a second to you, but it'll be a few hours because I'm going to let this dry nice and good. Got the front magnets already mounted. Let this dry a little bit. We'll set up the back magnets and see how she looks. Got the mirrors on. Almost glued my fingers shut. But I already got some fingerprints and stuff on the body. Should have let it dry a little bit more, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, looking really good. We're gonna let that dry for a little bit and try to fit it on with the back magnets and get everything fitted. All right, boys, this is where we got today. Mounted the body. I just got to lower the mounts a little bit. But it's looking good. I gotta let the paint dry so I can sand it and patina it a little bit because I kind of messed it up by working on it too early. Just gotta lower that mount there. It'll sit pretty nice. I'm stoked on how this came out. I'm gonna add little details, patina around the edges and stuff. I'll save that for another video, or you guys just see it next time. for watching, guys. That's our video for today. Didn't want to make it too long. I could have went all day on this shit, but don't forget the giveaway. Comment your favorite food and what food I feature on this channel. You could win this Land Cruiser, custom painted by me, and chassis kit, which I run this chassis kit on the Brat, and it's pretty awesome. Works pretty good. So yeah, like, subscribe, tell your friends, join the giveaway, and we'll see you on the next one, boys.
Stuck a pin in your backbone, spoke you down.